There is a long history of aviation on Catalina Island, going back over 100 years to Glenn Martin's historic biplane flight on May 10, 1912, from Balboa Island to Avalon Bay. When my great-grandfather, William Wrigley Jr., bought the Santa Catalina Island Company in 1919, the spirit of adventurous aviation continued. His son, my grandfather, Philip K. Wrigley, developed quite an interest in aviation. He served as head of training for aviation mechanics in the U.S. Navy. So he put together his love of aviation and his understanding of his father's vision for Catalina. Talks of building an airport in the island's interior began as early as 1930. Buffalo Springs was selected as the future airport site, and construction began in 1940. A unique project which required shearing off the tops of two mountains and filling in canyons that were 9 stories deep.
The seaplane operations at Hamilton Cove ceased operation, and the hangar was just left over. And so we moved it up to the airport in the sky, and P.K. Wrigley used it for his DC-3. When the airport reopened, United Airlines commenced services between the mainland and Catalina with their DC-3.
My husband Jeff and I began searching for my grandfather's old DC-3 a long time ago, just to kind of see where it went. And we finally located it in Switzerland, and we've been restoring it ever since. It's been polished so it's back to its original aluminum skin, and we look forward to be the first official plane landing on the newly repaired runway.
The airport was opened up in 1959 to general aviation, allowing pilots from the mainland to come over and actually from around the world to visit Catalina. When the Conservancy took over operations at the airport in 1972, it provided a new way to look at the island's recreational opportunities. For the first time, the Conservancy's mission of conservation, education, and recreation allowed the interior to be accessed by air. The airport also plays an important role for the many visitors to Avalon who take a tour of the interior or adventure on their own by hiking or biking. I am really proud of the Aero Club. We have approximately 500 members. They come by air, but they participate in all types of activities while they're there on the island.
We had a unique opportunity to work with the Department of Defense and the Innovative Readiness Training Program. We had an airport that was aging and was in need of repair. We spent about $250,000 annually keeping that airport open. The Department of Defense's Innovative Readiness Training Project with the Marines and Navy Seabees has allowed for a win-win at the airport. Over 3 million pounds of freight and over 7,000 flights arrive at the Conservancy's Airport in the Sky annually. It serves as a critical access point for first responders, U.S. mail, overnight packages, and medical supplies. The Conservancy diligently searched on solutions and came up with this being the most viable option. It provides specialized training to hundreds of troops on a mission while securing an ongoing future for the airport.
The airport is really important to the Conservancy, and it's also a vital lifeline in so many ways to the communities of Catalina Island. The island means a lot to me and Gary. We have a long history here and we love it. Our company, ACE Clearwater, makes airplane parts, and we like to say if it flies, we have parts on it. With the support of our team at ACE Clearwater, we're super proud to provide a gift to the Conservancy's runway repair project, ACE Clearwater Airfield. The airport in the sky will now operate at a new level, and we look forward to decades of welcoming aviators and guests from all over to this magical place on Catalina Island.
A winter of rain gave us a beautiful Catalina Island full of wildflowers and green grasses. The work of the Conservancy is important. We focus on our infrastructure, such as our roads and our trails, and we put most of our time on mission-related items, such as conservation, education, and accessible recreation. The work of the Conservancy is so important to keep Catalina beautiful, and your help is much appreciated.
join us
Please join us.
Please join us
in protecting this beautiful island and celebrating its history.
While keeping it accessible for all to enjoy.
for generations to come.